Company Secretary and Corporate Relations Director for Guinness Nigeria PLC.
Viola Graham Douglas. I'm the International Premium Spirits Reserve and Modern Trade Director for Guinness Nigeria.
I'm John Musunga. I'm the CEO and Managing Director at Guinness Nigeria.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is DJ Ajibola, the Human Resources Director for Guinness Nigeria.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adebayo Ali, the Commercial Director for Guinness Nigeria.
Tony Bezako, NGX. Sam Onukwe Ashon.
Thank you very much. Irene Ayowale Robinson, of course, from NGX, and Jude Chiemeka from NGX. Guinness is no stranger to anyone who's been in the Nigerian capital market for a while. Just like we discussed upstairs, Guinness also, like many companies, has had its ups and downs. We're glad that in the last 2 years or so, it's been up. So we can very much focus on that. But I think that on the NGX side, one of the things that we had reiterated to John and the entire team, one, of course, they priced listed corporate on the exchange. Many of our foreign investors who come into Nigeria to invest look for brands like Guinness, and it's a big pool for that capital that comes. And then, of course, it's a company that's always priced corporate governance, priced best practices, and these are the kinds of things that we like to promote on our exchange. We very much look forward to collaborating for that. I'd like to invite the CEO just to give us a few remarks. He's been tasked with maybe explaining a little bit more about his vision, his strategy for the business, and we can give him a couple of minutes to do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Guinness Nigeria is really proud of being part of the exchange. Listed here in 1965, and our plans are to stay here for as long as Nigerians want us here, for as long as Nigerian consumers love our brands, which I have no doubt they do. Our purpose is celebrate life every day, everywhere. And really our strategy is becoming the best performing, most trusted consumer products company in Nigeria. This we bring alive through our strategy of playing across the entire alcohol beverage sector. Guinness Nigeria is the only company that has beer products, that has spirits products, that has ready-to-serve drinks as well. And in addition, we have our non-alcoholic drinks, Malta and Dubic. So we try in terms of our strategy to play across the portfolio, and this has yielded great results in the last 2 to 3 years. So in terms of strategy, we don't intend to change or deviate from that plan. Over the next few years, you expect to see us innovating across the portfolio I have listed. Our results this year so far, you will see our results have been stellar. The business is still performing well, growing 9% from a net sales value, and our operating margins are healthy and continue to grow. And we task ourselves as a business to continuously grow our margins so that our shareholders have value for the business that they have invested in. So this is an aspiration, and I think the results tell the story that we are getting there, we are successful. The future, I think, for Nigeria is going to be a bright one in our view. The government is taking very bold moves in areas that were required for business. They will be painful for sure, and we may have some short-term impact to the business and to our livelihoods and demand. But I think in the long term, this will carry favor, create an environment that enables us in business to thrive and to deliver shareholder return and value for our investors. I think I'll stop there for now and look forward to sharing more in the coming months when the CEO has committed to invite us periodically for roundtables. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for those remarks. I think maybe just on behalf of the community and without putting you on the spot too much, can you speak perhaps to maybe dividend aspirations, how you think share price performance will sort of fare in this environment, and what sort of assurance can you give to the very many people who hold your stock and who would like to trade?
Wow, I think that's a very difficult question. If I had the answer on how the share will perform, I think what you can count on is that you have a management team that is aware and attuned to the challenges of the environment, that will respond to those challenges, is aware and attuned to the opportunities that the Nigerian market present. This market is vibrant. the consumer space in the alcohol beverage industry is growing and expanding. Consumer tastes are improving, consumers are drinking better, are drinking more premium products. So we expect this to translate to better revenue and better margin products for our business. So for us, when you look at the outlook, really, the demand, the consumer space is telling us that we should continue to invest, we should continue to innovate, we should continue to launch products that serve the Nigerian market. And we're doing this through a lot of studies, a lot of research in the background, so that whatever we're bringing to market will create successful businesses for us, successful brands for our consumers and our business. So I think in a nutshell, I think the environment is ripe for the next level of disruption and innovation for us to seize and grow.
Thank you very much for that very great answer. I think we can give him another round of applause. Thank you. Normally we should take the doyen's remarks now, but I see that we have maybe just 1 minute to get to the close. Doyen, would you prefer that we wait till after the close? Okay, and we will come back to that. So I think that in summary, just for the benefit also of our intermediaries, one of the things that we've discussed with Guinness is the work that they're doing on sustainability. And the exchange, as you would know, has very big ambitions around sustainability. We want to make sure that we're one of the sort of leading exchanges in attracting capital around sustainability. And also, of course, because we believe it's the right thing to do. Guinness, you know, for those who follow the company, have historically been, I think, market leaders around sustainability. The CEO was speaking to us about, for example, some of the way that they treat water in a very sustainable fashion. So we look forward also to your commitments to that. And as we have discussed, the exchange will come to you with a bit more formal-looking proposals on that. So I think with that, we can try now to bring the market to a close. We'll pause for a few seconds, and right at the dot of the market closing, you'll bring the market to a close for us. Okay, Mr. Yu. Thank you very much. I think that ringing had an African feel to it. And we appreciate that very much. Thank you. With that, please let me invite the doyen for the final set of remarks.
The Chief Executive of NGX, and also I'm welcoming Mr. John Musunga, the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of Guinness Nigeria, and your team. On behalf of the stockbroking community, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the floor of NGX. And it is our pleasure also to receive you here. Guinness is not a new player on this law. It's one of the major ones and one of the earliest ones. And therefore, in welcoming you, we are welcoming you as an old friend that will also always be a friend. But before we go further, I will want to seek the indulgence of the Chief Executive of NGX and yourself and your team to pay a tribute to a very important colleague of ours who departed this world not very long ago, and who was in fact the only senior doyen still alive until his departure. And I'm talking about Chief Shubomi Balogun, who just departed us recently. He was the doyen, he was the leading doyen. And if he were to still be here, I would not be talking. So let's pay a minute silence in honor of Chief Johnson.
In every community, in every society, you have a leader. And we have just lost one of our heroes in this market. And I should pray that we'll give him a 1 minute silence. May the soul of our departed hero rest in perfect peace.
Thank you. I haven't done that. Like I said, Guinness has almost become one of us. Because immediately after the indigenization, one of the very few companies to come and be listed on the exchange was Guinness. Not only that, Guinness has always also been part of Nigeria. I don't know whether it is still true, but there was a time when it was said that outside in Northern Ireland or the Irish people, your next most important market is Nigeria. If that is still true, that shows the importance of Nigerian market to Guinness. And we, stockbroking community, we are happy that you've been with us since that indigenization period. And you are still with us. Not just with us, you are also trying and continue to sustain your leadership of the market. And that's what we want you to do. Your coming here, in our view, is an indication that you have seen it all. You have seen the Nigerian situation. You have seen the new era that we are getting into. And you have seen the indication from the new government that the market is going to be more open to private investors. And if that is so, the theater for you and all is no other place than NGX trading floor. Therefore, we expect you to come forward. The sky is the limit. Come and raise more money. Expand your production. We know you are doing that before, but you've been slowing down. Some other people have been trying to overtake you with some other brands. Don't let them do it. This is the time for you. We are ready to support you, like we have always done. You have been doing a kind of re-engineering within yourself. You used to be a leading dividend payer. Now that you are repositioning yourself, your shareholders will also be looking forward to you maintaining and sustaining. So you are very welcome. We're happy to have you. You are one of us. You are a friend. I will continue to be a friend. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Dorian. See you, sir. I'll seek your indulgence to give this elephant that have just come to this place, our family songs. You know, if a farmer was told that elephant passed through his or her farm, he will not be looking for the footstep. So we have to sing our family song for Guinness.
Let's to have our family song on an occasion like this. Are we set? One, two, go. Ọdẹ àjọlẹ̀gùn fẹ́ lò. Ọdẹ àjọlẹ̀gùn fẹ́ lò. Ọdẹ àjọlẹ̀gùn fẹ́ lò. And so say all of us, hooray! And so say all of us, hooray! Say all of us, hooray! Ọdẹ àjọlẹ̀gùn fẹ́ fellow, for they are jolly good fellow, for they are jolly good fellow. And so say all of. And we're going to give 3 thumbs up. One for NGS, one for Guiness, Nigeria, and one for Federal Republic of Nigeria. Are we set? Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Louder, please. Hip, hip, hip.
Thank you very much. Yes, we'll take a closing prayer.
Shall we just please bow our heads in prayer? We want to, at this time, thank God for his faithfulness, even in the entry of the new CEO of Guiness, Nigeria, Mr. John Musunga. Want to thank you, Lord, for even as he has come in, that he will be bringing in good lots of fresh breath, progress, even for their company, particularly for our own markets, that in the coming days we'll find favor as he has stepped in. We thank you for your faithfulness and for your loving kindness. We thank you also for Nigeria that is on an upward growth at this time in terms of the capital market activities. We thank you, Lord, because at the end, glory, honor, and adoration will be yours. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed.